Calvin Castine at the West Plattsburgh American Legion Field. It's the, I don't know, 3rd day of August probably, 2007. And this is A Division action in the, 3rd of August. A Division action of the Adirondack Slow Pitch League. I think the Sons of the American Legion name is in there too, somewhere in that league name. Anyway, this A Division, the #1 team, Coors Light, has picked up 2 losses this week, their first 2 losses of the year. They're playing a little shorthanded, but playing very shorthanded is the World Warehouse team. So neither club will be at their best, but they are 2 of the top 2 or 3 teams in the Adirondack Slow Pitch League this season, and they're expecting a high-scoring game, if nothing else.
Within ourselves, guys.
Umpires tonight will be Alan Rock behind the plate, and on the bases it'll be Don Schutz. Look defensively, we see Doug Stevens on the pitching rubber. John Coyer is behind the plate. At first base, it's Big John Denny. Second base, it's Mickey Castine. Shortstop is Craig Castine. Corey Russell's at third base. Dan Trombley, Jared Jarvis, Andrew Goodrich, and Caleb Castine in the outfield. Bill LeBeau will lead it off for the Coors Light team. He'll be followed by Scott Lemaire, Tom Perry, with Jocko DeMars Jr. in the hole. Doug Stevens set. First pitch is on its way. Taken inside for ball 1. Several of the World Warehouse players have a championship basketball game to go to. Chris Castine and Michael Castine are not in the lineup because of that, and I think Jamie Moore will also be leaving to go to the basketball game. Ball 4, Doug Stevens issues a free pass to Bill LeBeau, and action is underway. Now Scott Lemaire, and we want to thank David Lemaire for becoming a viewer supporter. He says he enjoys watching Hometown Cable, and it's almost as much fun as being here, he says, because he gets to find out who the players are. That's if I don't mess it up too bad. There's a pitch from Stevens. Lemaire looks at strike 1 from Alan Rock, making the call. Doug Stevens, the pitcher. Lemaire, line shot, that's a base hit. Caleb Castine will pick it up, fire it into Mickey Castine, and we'll have runners at the corners. Now Tom Perry, the batter. As we said, the Coors Light team suffering 2 losses. I think they were both this week. Northern Corridor Community Credit Union was the first one. That's the Davison's team from the Northern Tier. They beat them. Then on a day or 2 ago, the Prowlers beat them in a slugfest. I think that one there was 23-22. So they haven't gone down easily, but they have gone down twice this week. And I think those were the only 2 losses thus far this season. And they're trying to put a halt to their losing skid. Pop top, foul territory. Russell watches it. It's foul ball on a 3rd strike. It's an out. Jocko DeMars Jr. Jocko DeMars at the plate. He's Jocko DeMars Jr. Hits it to left center. Jared Jarvis grabs. And run will score. It's runners at the corners. 2 down. Dave Purrier will step in. He's the catcher. Looks at ball 1 inside. Temperature around mid-90s today. 2 days in a row we've had 95-degree weather. It's cooling down a little bit, but it's still nice and muggy out here. Stevens delivers. Deep. 3-0 the count. 2 outs, 1 in, 1 on here in the first. Grooves that one for a strike. 3-1 pitch from Stevens. That's hit deep. Trombley is going back. He is going back. He's going to watch it go over the fence. Probably about inch or 2 over the top of the yellow bar on the fence. Doesn't matter if it's over by an inch or over by 10 yards. It's still a home run, and it's a 2-bagger for Dave Purrier. And now Jock DeMars Sr. will step in. He's the extra hitter. Trombley a little shook up. I think he ran into the fence going after that ball. Heard something hit off the fence, and I think it was a portion of Dan Trombley's Jr.'s body out there. 3-0 the score. This is popped up. Playable. Drew Goodrich is over. Grabs it. So we'll go to the bottom of the first with Coors Light leading here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Looking at the Coors Light defense, we see Kevin Levine on the pitching rubber. Dave Purrier is behind the plate. At first base, it's Bill LeBeau. Second base is Scott Lemaire. At shortstop, it's Scotty McCormick. Third base, it's Mike Boulay. And the outfield, in no particular order, you got Tom Perry, Jocko DeMars Jr., Gordy Devins, and Jay Drollette. Jared Jarvis will lead it off for World Warehouse. They trail 3-0 here in the bottom half of the first. Jarvis, a line shot to Levine. He grabs it on the fly, and there's 1 down. He caught it. That was actually behind him when he caught it. Kevin Levine stuck the glove out there, and as luck would have it, there was a ball in it. So a bullet from Jarvis, and there's 1 quick out. Now Dan Trombley Jr. steps in. Dan the bandana man. Dan the headband. Trombley. Pops it up. Bill LeBeau says he's got it. He's got it. And we have 2 down. Now Corey Russell. Pitch from Levine. Line shot, base hit for Russell. And he'll stop at first, so 2-out single, and the World Warehouse has a man on. Now John Denny, Big John Denny, the first baseman. It's off the glove of LeBeau. And he'll make the play. LeBeau, nice stop. Kept his composure and got the out. And it's a 3-0 ball game after 1 full. It's Coors Light leading World Warehouse here on hometown cable. Kevin Levine will lead off the top of the second inning. First pitch to him is strike 1. Hits the back of the mat. Pitch from Stevens. Chopped to Denny. Denny will take the easy play at first base, and we have 1 down to start the second inning. Now shortstop Scotty McCormick. Good speed, and fellow can hit it pretty much around the field. It's this one, a 1-hopper to Craig Castine. Fire to Denny in time for the out, and we have 2 down. There's Mike Boulay, the third baseman. Takes it deep, ball 1. Among the missing on the Coors Light side is Neil Stevens, Doug Stevens' son. So he doesn't get to pitch against his son tonight. There's a strike. He's off on vacation, I guess. That's short. Out of 3-1 delivery. Hit to shallow left center. Jared Jarvis will eat it up. It's a 3-down inning. After an inning and a half, it remains Coors Light 3, World Warehouse nothing here on viewer-supported hometown cable.
Come on, Mike. Let's go. Don't go soft. Don't go soft. Let's go. Pull down, Tommy. Go, Caleb. Go.
Caleb Castine at the plate, leading off the bottom of the second. It's ball 1 deep from Kevin Levine. There's a strike, 1-1. Hit too short. McCormick picks it up, fires to LeBeau in time. For the out, we have 1 down. Here's Craig Castine, shortstop. Levine's pitch is swung on, drops into left center. Nice try. He'll stay at, he's coming back from a groin injury, so he's not taking any chances. But a good try there by left fielder Tom Perry. Almost made a shoestring catch on that sinking liner. So 1 out, and a man at first. And Mickey Castine at the plate. Second baseman tonight. He looks at takes the first one, drops it into right center. And it'll be first and second, and it'll bring up the potential tying run with 1 out here in the second inning. Now John Courier, the veteran, puts it in the air. Perry reaches across the fence, makes the catch. There'll be no advance. They're 2 down. Andrew Goodrich, strike 1. Bottom of the second, 3-0 score. Similar to the previous one. Drops foul by a yard. Would have scored a run if it had been a fair ball.
Hey, infield, ready back. Walker goes in the hole. Mike, be there for him.
Slow comebacker to Levine. He'll take the easy toss to LeBeau, so nothing across for World. It remains 3-0. And we're heading for the third inning here on hometown cable. Gordy Devins at the plate. Too much arc. Ball 1. Third inning. Doug Stevens delivers. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Too much or too little arc. It's an automatic ball. Unless the Caleb Castine grabs it. 1 down. Unless the batter swings at it. The batter has a choice of swinging at it, but too much or too little arc is a ball. Speedy J. Drolet. Steps up. Top of the order to follow. We have 1 out in the third. Drolet hits it on the line. He's got a base hit. Goodrich plays it on a nice hop. Almost a bad hop. It bounced up and took it at his shoulder. Almost a bad hop that would have probably been a 3-bagger at least with Drolet's speed. Well, now it gets us to the top of the order, and Bill LeBeau, the batter. Stevens delivers. Looks at one inside. There's a strike. 3-0 to score. We're in the top of the third. LeBeau goes the opposite way, and Castine catches it. Sinking liner. Nice catch. That was a sinking liner. That was a good catch. That looked like it was dropping fast. 2 down, and Scott Lemaire at the plate. Ball one. 2 outs. Runner at first. Stevens delivers. 2-0 the count. On deck, Tom Perry. There's a line drive. Gets away from Jarvis. Jarvis is not going to catch this one, and this could be a 4-bagger. He is coasting into third. With a little more speed, he would have been looking for a 4-bagger, but Kevin Levine told him to take it easy. It looked like he was struggling to get to third. So that's another run off the glove of Jarvis, who almost made a great catch, but he didn't. So it's a base hit. There's Jocko DeMaris Jr., cleanup hitter. Left center fielder lofts it high. It's over next to Brent Campbell. He'll retrieve this one. Stevens checks his defense. This is Tom Perry, excuse me. Jocko DeMaris is on deck. This is Tom Perry. Lemare is the one who hit that previous ball. Perry pops it up. Fair territory. And run scores. And Perry gets 2 bases. Now here's Jocko DeMaris. Jock DeMaris Jr., left center fielder. Man at second. 5-0 the score. Stevens pitch. Hits the back of the edge of the mat. Strike one. Now the pitch from Stevens is taken deep. Ball 1-1. 5-0. We got 2 outs and a man at second in the top half of the third inning. Ball 2. That's deep. That is deep. Trombley is back at the fence. Looks like he's got room. He does. So Coors Light picks up 2. They lead 5-0. We're going to the bottom half of the third here on Hometown Cable. We've got a surprise batter to lead off the bottom of the third, so don't go away. Richard Mad Dog Castine is going to step to the plate. He's the designated hitter. He's batting for Doug Stevens. Here's a pitch from Levine. Tries to pop it over the outfield, and he fouls it off. Strike one. Pitch from Levine. Hit to the left side. Throw to first. He is out. Let's see. That was Boulay. Fire in the first. And there's 1 down. That brings up the top of the order. Jared Jarvis. Told you World Warehouse was short of players. Jarvis at the plate. Pitch from Levine. Line shot. Base hit. Now Dan the Sweatman. Dan Trombley Jr. Pitch from Levine. Line shot knocked down by Levine. Jarvis thought it was caught. He is forced at second. Trombley kept on running, and he is safe, as they couldn't get a handle on it at second, but they had plenty of time because Jarvis thought it was a catch. He saw Levine make that great catch back in the first inning. So there are 2 down there. Break, obviously, for Coors Light. For Jarvis' speed, he probably would have made it real close at second base and might have beaten that one out. So 2 outs and Corey Russell at the plate. Russell's going to take it deep for ball 1. 5-0 the score in the bottom of the third. Russell hits it high and deep, and that's the 3rd out. That's the third out, and that's the inning. It's going to the fourth inning now. It's still 5-0. Coors Light leading World Warehouse here on Hometown Cable. David Hawk Purrier at the plate. Takes a strike. They're in the fourth inning in a 5-0 ball game. Coors Light looking to snap their 2-game losing streak, get back in the winning ways. Line shot. Trombley came in and misjudged it. And Purrier's in at second base. Give him a double. Trombley came in on that one. If he'd headed back right on the start, might have had a shot at it, but it's a line drive right at him, and tough to judge the arc on those. And he guessed, and unfortunately for him, guessed wrong. Here's Jocko DeMars Sr. Goodrich grabs. 1 out. Now Kevin Levine will hit that sinking liner to right. In the second inning, Doug Stevens saying it's his way. Watch it on the right-hand side of the field. That's where he goes. He tries to move it around, hits one to deep left center. Jarvis is back, makes the catch, and there's no advance as the throw comes into third base. There are 2 down. Now Scott McCormick. 2 outs, man at second. McCormick hits a shot down the right field side. Foul, strike 1. McCormick hits it to Denny. Boots it. Mickey Castine over to pick it up. And a run will score. It's 6-0 in favor of Coors. Oh, third baseman Mike Belay. Pitch to Belay is taken for a strike. Doug Stevens pitching. John Courier, the catcher. Off the gloves of Stevens. Mike Castine goes to short, and Craig Castine caught it in the air. Get the out. He had to reach up. Looked like he was picking an apple off the tree as he was running by. Mike Castine not used to that second base position, and he just kind of tossed it a little beyond the grass. Fortunately, Craig Castine's got a lot of reach, and it's a 4-6 out, and it's a 6-0 lead as we go to the bottom half of the fourth. We're halfway through this one. John Denny hits it deep out of the park, but foul. Strike 1. Long strike. We're in the bottom of the fourth. John Denny at the plate. Pitch from Levine. This one is also deep. It is over the fence. Gordy Devens may have hurt his wrist trying to catch that one. Denny, he's going full speed. He's not going into his home run trot. Denny is running around there full speed. It's a 4-bagger for John Denny, and it's a 6-1 ball game.
A lot of game left here.
I'll bring up Caleb Castine. Levine set, delivers. Ball 1 inside. Strike. Nice pitch. Strike 2. 1-2 the count. Line shot, base hit from Castine. It's Congratulations from fellow Mets fan Bill LeBeau. There's Craig Castine. It's a line shot. That's a base hit. And it'll be CC at first and CC at second. Mickey Castine steps up, drops it into left field. And it's going to be bags full. So it's a 6-1 ball game, and the bag's full and nobody out here in the fourth. And John Coyer stepping to the plate. Pitch from Levine. Coyer takes it for a strike. Popped up. Foul territory, there's one down. Andrew Goodrich takes a strike. Pitch from Levine is just off the mat, 1-1. Bag's full. 2-1. Goodrich hits it foul. Brent Campbell is there. He'll toss it in. Next time. 2 strikes, gonna have to keep it in fair territory. Goodrich hits it to McCormick, gonna look for 2. Fire to first, in time, double play. Double play to get out of the inning. So Will Warehouse had the bags loaded, and they were unable to score any. The only run came on John Denny's leadoff home run. So it's 6-1 after 4. It's Coors Light leading the World Warehouse here on Hometown Cable. There's Gordy Devins, lefty hitter, leading off the 5th inning. 6-1 his team up. Devins chops it up the middle, base hit. And Devins on with a leadoff single. Getting congratulated by Gary Levine, coaching at first. Now here's Jay Drolet. Pitch from Stevens. Strike 1. Nobody out here in the 5th inning. Popped up. Out of play.
New life.
Got a truck behind us here. Flew right over our head here, but actually nowhere near us. 1-2 pitch. Count even now at 2-2. Here's Stevens' delivery. Hit to right field. Castine going back. Makes the catch. Fires it into the cutoff, and Devins will stay at first. 1 out. Top of the order now. Bill LeBeau, first baseman. Pitch from Stevens is swung on, lofted to straightaway center. Goodrich says he's got it. And there'll be no advance. There are 2 down. This is Scott Lemaire. Stevens pitch. Lemaire hits it on the line to Jarvis. He grabs it. Nothing across for Coors Light. It remains 6-1. We're going to the bottom half of the 5th here on Hometown Cable. A lot of activity at this ballpark. There was a women's game going on over in the other field behind the batter here. Richard Mad Dog Castine pops it up. Foul, hits it out of the park. Strike 1. There was a women's game over in that field when we arrived, and that just got done. And over in the right field corner, there's another ball field, and there was a game going on there, and there'll be 3 games here tonight at this field. That's strike 2. Levine ahead on the count, 0-2. That's a foul ball. And that's the third out. That's the third strike, I mean. Caught by Boulay. 1 down. That'll get us to the top of the order, and Jared Jarvis, the batter. 6-1, Coors Light leading World Warehouse. Jarvis looks at strike one from the veteran Kevin Levine. Line shot up the middle, base hit for Jarvis. He'll round, but he'll stay put.
Come on now. Nice rip, Jared.
I'll bring up Dan Trombley, a left fielder. Deep for ball 1, just missing. Hard hit to second, 1 hopper, throw to first, not in time. Not in time. Trombley, left-handed hitter, able to beat that one out. But a good play, Lemaire to McCormick. Over to LeBeau, and they almost turned it, but left-handed batting Trombley with good wheels, able to beat that one out. Here's Corey Russell, looks at a deep one. 2 down. 6-1 in the 5th. Russell hits it, and looks like foul territory. Perry grabs it, and the World Warehouse team is scoreless in the 5th. We go to the 6th with that 6-1 score. Tom Perry leads off the 6th inning with a base wrap to left field. Team up by 5. Now Jocko DeMars Jr. That's genuine perspiration that makes that gray shirt a little darker. Hit to deep left field. Trombley fell down. He would have grabbed that quite easily, but he tripped over something out there. And gets 3 bases out of it. Have to call it a triple because Trombley never laid a glove on it, but all of a sudden he went down, not sure what he stumbled on. It appears to be okay, and it's now a 7-1 ball game. Man at third, and Hawk Purrier, the batter. David Purrier takes it deep for a ball. Stevens pitch. Now the 2-0 delivery. Hits it up to Craig Castine. Run will score. Castine over to Denny. RBI for Purrier, and it's now an 8-1 lead. This is Jocko DeMars Sr. Right down the third base line to fair ball. Just barely fair. And over the bag and landed an inch or so from the foul line. That brings up Kevin Levine, a spray hitter. Sprays this one foul, strike 1. This one is foul. Ouch. Who put that fence there? Strike 2. Oh, Levine's got to stay away from the edges, I think. He wants to be safe here. But nope, he's going to still go to the right side. He tries it through the right side of the infield. And there'll be runners at the corners. Scott McCormick. I have a pinch runner here. Gary Levine's going to run for Kevin Levine. It's what gets Gary in the game, and you got to make so many games so he can participate in the playoffs. You never know if they might need him. It's good to have that extra body on the roster. So he's got to play so many games during the regular season. So acting as a pinch runner, that makes him a participant. Runners at the corners, pitch to McCormick. Hits it up the middle. Mike Castine dives, can't quite come up with it. Goodrich throws it in, it'll be first and second, run scores. Now Mike Bollet, the third baseman. Pitch from Stevens, just missing. Ball one. First and second. I think there's just one out. Just missed. That was even closer than the first one, but it just missed. Strike. Ball 2-0. There's a strike. Stevens pitch, swung on, hit to shallow left. Trombley will not have to run, so he doesn't fall this time. 2 down. Now here's Gordy Devens.
Gordy, remember what we talked? Back off. The arms out away.
Pitch from Stevens. Too much arc. And Gary Levine stepped off the bag at second. Gary Levine called out by Don Schatz says he stepped off the bag on a ball. It wasn't even a swing and a miss. So Levine is out. The inning is over, and Devens will lead off the 7th inning. Right now we're going to the bottom of the 6th.
Hey, Johnny, wheels like that, you don't want to wait. I don't think you want me.
John Denny leading off the 6th. He led off the 4th with a home run.
Well run for somebody.
It's a fair ball. Didn't fall. It's out. He's out. The ball bounced out of the glove of Lemaire. I was backing up looking for the throw to second, but the ball bounced up and Lemaire caught it, but he's slow to get up. He is so slow to get up, he hasn't gotten up yet. Here we go. We'll see if he will stay in the game. In the meantime, one of the better catches that we've seen here at the West Plattsburgh Legion Field. Oh, with one out, Caleb Castine will step to the plate. 9-1, Coors Light leading here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike one to Castine.
Come, babe, come, babe. Mikey, Scotty, come on.
Line shot off the glove of Levine. And it'll be a base hit for Castine. He'll round and stay put. Here's Craig Castine. World Warehouse trailing 9-1. One out here in the 6th. Craig Castine chops it to McCormick. Goes to second, fire to first, will not be in time. Not be in time. Well, there are 2 down. And Craig Castine may have re-injured a groin injury. Russell will run for him. There's Mickey Castine. 2 outs. Runs up and hits it out of the infield for a base hit. Russell will stop at second. We've got first and second with 2 down. Here's John Courier. Strike one.
Another one, John.
Levine's pitch. 1-1. Line shot. McCormick grabs it. Nothing across. For World Warehouse, their only run so far was that home run by John Denny. We go now to the 7th inning. And Gordy Devins will lead it off. He'll be right at the plate, right where he was when the inning ended. Here's Gordy Devins. Pitch from Stevens is in there for a strike. Top of the 7th, 9-1. The Coors Light team leading. Chopped up to second base. Mike Castine picks it up. Over to Denny in time for the out. Devins made it a good race. Almost beat it out. Al J. Drolette steps in. Stevens set. Delivers. Ball 1, just missing. Strike. Two balls and a strike. Pitch from Stevens. 2-2. Top of the order on deck. Drolette swings, hits it high, towering, and deep to Andrew Goodrich. He grabs it at the fence. They're at 2 down. Well, now it's the top of the order, and Bill LeBeau at the plate. Strike 1. Dan Trombley over in foul territory, coming on strong. He having trouble keeping his footing tonight, but he makes the catch. This time he decided to fall after making the catch instead of before. Well, nothing across for Coors Light. Is 3 up, 3 down in their half of the 7th. And we go to the bottom of the 7th in a 7-inning ball game. 9-1, Coors Light leading the World Warehouse here on Hometown Cable.
Let's go. Go, Drew. Base hit, Drew.
Andrew Goodrich will lead it off in the 7th. He'll be followed by Rick Mad Dog Castine, and top of the order, Jared Jarvis with Dan Trombley in the hole. Levine set, checks his defense, and delivers the first pitch. Strike 1. Trombley hits it to third. Boulay comes up with it. Over to LeBeau, and we have 1 down. Mad Dog Castine limps to the plate. Four of the World Warehouse players participating in a championship basketball game, and those are Andrew, Mike, and Christopher Castine, along with Jamie Moore. And Randy Ebersole is injured, so he's not here. So that's 4 I can think of. Who else? There's somebody else missing too. Hit to the left side. They got all the time in the world. McCormick takes the toss over to LeBeau. Just in time for the out. There are 2 down. Now a big 2-out rally will be started here by Jared Jarvis. Strike 1 to Jarvis. 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. 9-1. Coors Light leading. Jarvis hits it on the ground to McCormick. Fires to LeBeau. In the dirt. He kind of took that for granted here, I think. Jarvis with excellent speed. And LeBeau looked up and said, "Hey, I gotta rifle this one. Mad Dog's not running this time." And I think Jarvis would have beaten it out even with a good throw. So that keeps the game alive, and it brings up Dan Trombley. Pitch from Levine. Ball 1. Strike. Inside. Strike on the corner. Hits the front corner of the mat. That's strike 2. Here's the pitch to Tremblay. Tremblay lines it. Great catch by Scotty Lemaire at shortstop. At second base, excuse me. Great diving catch by the second sacker, Scotty Lemaire, to end the ball game. Took a base hit away from Dan Tremblay. So 9-1 victory. The Coors Light team defeats the World Warehouse, and that's the way it was in Adirondack Slow Pitch League action on this third day of August 2007. Thanks for watching, and for those of you supporting viewer-supported local television, hometown cable, win, lose or draw TV worth your support. We could sure use more folks like Dave Lemaire, who gave us his contribution tonight.